Today is March 13, 2023. It's 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to share a few things that I saw with you in a vision, and then I'm going to get into the word that the Lord Jesus Christ gave me to share with the people today. So the first thing that I saw was the Hollywood sign. This is not the first time I've seen it. I received a word for Hollywood before. So I saw the Hollywood sign again, and I saw a wrecking ball being swung directly at the Hollywood sign and just hitting it again and again and again, multiple times. And I heard the Lord say, "Crushed beneath my mighty fist, they have mocked me for the last time. I will not be mocked." Then I saw the Statue of Liberty. It was being carried away by ocean waves, and it just kept sinking until it was almost all the way submerged. The only thing that was um, still visible was the head and the torch. I also saw a golden statue of Baal, and it had an American flag draped over its back, and there were people around it forming in this circle around this image, and they were all bowed low to the ground. And I heard the Lord say, "They have all bowed to Baal." I asked him, "Who's they?" He said, "Everyone who is blinded by the God of this world. He has blinded the minds of unbelievers whose thoughts are over only evil continually." The Lord gave me a word for New York not too long ago, but today he was focused on a particular area, and he was speaking about the five boroughs. This is what he said. And just for anybody who does not know what the five boroughs of New York is, that's the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island. The Lord said, the five boroughs of wickedness, five boroughs of violence, five boroughs of perversion. My wrath will start here. I will sweep through your streets like a raging inferno. Your buildings will burn. The fires you have seen don't even compare to what's coming to you. Five boroughs of rubble and ash, five boroughs of charred remains, five boroughs of empty plots. There is nothing but seared consciences and reprobate minds in this place. They lie awake in their beds at night, plotting the downfall of others, hatching their evil schemes, but they will fall into the trap they have set, like Haman was hung on his own gallows. I asked him about Boston next because I'm not too far from there, and he had mentioned that just recently. He had nothing to say about Boston. He went on to Brownsville, Texas. My head started to shake violently. It was just trembling back and forth, and he said, "A great shaking." Those of you who live at ease, unmoved by my warnings and rebukes, those of you who sleep comfortable in your beds at night, oblivious to what is coming, you will see that I am a man of my word. I do not lie. When I give a command and it goes out, nothing can stop it. This one is final. Many children are being held here, held against their will. Children smuggled into the country to be used for unspeakable evil. Every house where they are captive, I will strike you down. You will flee in terror. Your attempts will be futile. You cannot outrun my wrath. There is no place where you can go where I cannot reach you. I will destroy your altars where the blood of innocent children is shed. They will suffer no more at your hand. I will avenge them and hold you fully accountable for the pain you have caused. He went on to Detroit, Michigan. Wicked city. There is no fear of God here, no fear of God before their eyes. A sea of murderous hearts, a multitude with ill intentions. There is no love in this place. Every man lives for himself. No one looks out for his brother. Their hearts are selfish and self-serving. Their greed for power is all-consuming. They bite the hand that feeds them. There is no gratitude or thankfulness. Their complaints have reached my ears. I heard every one. They do not appreciate anything I do or acknowledge my providence. They lie, and the truth is not in them. They flatter and deceive their own flesh and blood for selfish gain. They are without remorse. Their consciences are seared. They care nothing for their neighbor. They have no love for their brother. There's so much hatred in their hearts, so much bitterness. They resent and envy people who have things they want and will step on even their closest friend to get it. Oh, Detroit, much destruction is going to come upon you. Your pride keeps you from humbling yourselves. How humble you will be when I bring you to your knees. Then he went on to San Francisco. Ooh, place of unnatural affection. You have corrupted the covenant of marriage. A man shall leave his mother and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one. Who are you to make your own laws and defy the living God? There is much perversion here, confusion and pride. Many churches are preaching a doctrine of devils, and I will not overlook what they have done. They are creating children twice the devil of hell that they are. My wrath will be great. My punishment stands at the door of their houses. Everything they have will be swept away in a wave of my fury, like nothing they have ever seen. Let the rivers of justice flow, flow, flow. Destruction has come upon you. I, the Lord, have spoken. Miami, the outside of the cup is polished, but the inside is filthy and foul. I know your works. You live to serve yourselves. You live to please yourselves. That's who your worship is for. That's who you idolize. I do not look at the outward appearance. I look at the heart. Many of you have hearts filled with corruption. You are defiled, motivated by greed, lusting for power, stirring up treasures on the earth. The earth is perishing and everything in it. You have become lifeless like the gods you serve. Fruitless trees, doubly dead. You cannot serve God and money. Money is your God. That's who you worship. That's who you serve. But I said you are to serve only me, that I am God and God alone. I give my glory to no one. I will not share it with another. Many of you have become your own gods. You know nothing of sacrifice. You lack compassion. You care only for yourselves. Your hearts have turned to stone from all your witchcraft. And like Elijah mocked the prophets of Baal, I will mock you when you cry out for your gods, knowing they cannot save you. The next hurricane season will be the worst one yet. I will beat upon your houses with a fierce wind and tear them apart. Everything you worked so hard for, gone in an instant. All your blood money from extortion and treachery swept away. Here one day, gone the next, without a trace. You have no power apart from me. You will fall with a mighty crash. Then you will know that I am the Lord. Take this back to the Lord in prayer. That's all I can tell you. Those who have ears to hear, let them hear. Those who take God seriously, get as close to him as you can. Those who don't and have no relationship with him, now would be a good time to start.